probably his best year in Smash yet.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, what a major.
Yep.
What a whole dang major. With Falco. Bringing Falco single-handedly out of the mid-tier trenches and into the limelight as well. But we also got BeastModePaul. Really phenomenal hero player coming out of Florida. So I'm curious to see how this set is going to go between the both of these guys. I will say one of the biggest things right here is Tilde's punish game. He is just so good at holding advantage with this character.
Yeah, 66%. Tilde did not give BeastModePaul any time whatsoever to even start thinking about how do you keep this bird away. Tilde has taken flight. He's going to be locking it down at the ledge now, looking for this down, but still his ledge trapping so non-committal.
Yeah, the beast is being contained right now. My man is not allowed to go beast mode right now as he is being held at bay by these lasers and just all the pressure Tilde has been deploying right now. Hero really likes to thrive off of you being on the back foot, kind of mixing you up with spells, but as well as also really safely spaced aerials a good amount of the time. But Tilde's laser play, so phenomenal. He doesn't really ever get too comfy and relying with it. And he also has a variety of mix-ups with side B as well to really close that space between you and him.
But I gotta say, Tilde, he already looks like he's playing comfortably. He is able to jump in BeastModePaul's face, kind of being unpunished thus far. Drag down forward and into down tilt didn't kill. It does put BeastModePaul in a nasty position. Tilde didn't rush. His movement is so like gentle, I feel like is the best way to put it.
Hero looking like pretty like graceful in the air, very floaty. However, Tilde doing like even though BeastModePaul was able to kind of stave off a lot of the offstage pressure from Tilde is still keeping him at ledge the entire time.
Jumping over that snooze as well. Tilde has just not gotten hit by anything substantial from BeastModePaul quite yet. What a bounce.
Funny. Yeah, good bounce. So at least the laser pressure is good. Yeah, even the throws won't work because the laser on the up throw still counts as a projectile. So Tilde is going to have a little less mix-ups in the toolkit, but still looking so good. I mean, look at all this pressure, Dara.
Yeah. He's not stopping anytime soon, but pressed the zoom, ended up going right back into Tilde there. It is RNG, of course, so you can't necessarily anticipate where BeastModePaul will go. Up tilt, even if you spot dodge it, you're not going to be able to punish it in time. BeastModePaul should have jabbed. That should have been a jab.
This is looking like a combo video right now. Still that bounce back on deck. Definitely another tool, but excellent drop by Tilde. And I will say, I think the main thing we're seeing right here from Tilde is comfort. I mean, going to be getting put to sleep a little bit, maybe a little too comfortable.
Oh, yeah. Double down tilt as well. Just going to be keeping BeastModePaul there, stuck at the ledge, up being back on. This has just been the Tilde show in and out this game one.
When they sleeping on you, tuck them in. And right now, Tilde is tucking in BeastModePaul right now.
He's cozy, he's under the blanket, it's cold outside.
He's getting just pressured consistently. Like, Tilde has been doing such a good job of sharking these landings with a character like Falco too that doesn't have the best ground speed, but what Falco doesn't have in ground speed, he makes up for in this aerial mobility. And also these side Bs as well. BeastModePaul is getting opened up right now.
That situation had so many layers to it.
Tucked.
The way that Tilde ledge traps, I love the way that Tilde ledge traps, honestly, because he alternates between like a lot of downers, like retreating ones and immediate fast fall ones to be able to cover like a myriad of options. But then specifically in that situation, had he gotten the ledge trap successfully, he would have probably neutralized back out. If he didn't, well, side B long, side B huge, able to catch an opponent pressing buttons that they probably shouldn't have all the way onto the stage. He was able to get back on, and then he had a kill confirm ready for BeastModePaul, who's actually going to be switching off.
To the Sephiroth, okay. I didn't know that BeastModePaul had a Sephiroth, but maybe he felt maybe a tad uncomfortable about Hero's aerial mobility, which completely fair. Tilde really was just occupying not only the airspace, but also the ground space.
Oh, yeah.
Plus the reflector being a tool. A lot of the mix-ups and wacky hijinks that Hero can put someone through kind of nullified in that situation. So the Sephiroth, who's a lot better of a mid-range fighter, can afford to take more of that horizontal space. I do kind of like this counter pick a little bit.
Yeah? Oh, buddy.
Not looking too good so far.
Especially when Falco is in Sephiroth's face. He doesn't necessarily have the best disadvantage options. Sephiroth's disadvantage is, of course, the thing that makes him so... That's his weakness. And Tilde is exploiting that. He is playing so well, and he's not stopping anytime soon.
Tilde is looking awfully patient as well. I mean, he is just really waiting for BeastModePaul to kind of freak out and keep him guessing, and he's looking so calm, cool, and collected the advantage every single time.
Oh
like,
my
look
gosh.
at that. It's just, my man is punched in. He's got the tie on. He is clocked in for his shift.
Absolutely, and setting up a tech chase too. I thought that was going to be another down air. He doesn't actually go for it, but now he's just doing Tilde things at the ledge. He's jumping in your face. He's making you think that he's going to press a button, but alas, the button comes a little bit delayed. Up tilt into back air, not going to be able to kill quite yet, but the next hit will. Good
merciful Neptune. This is ridiculous right now, Dara. This is the amount of pressure that Tilde is applying to BeastModePaul right now. We're seeing a little bit of floundering right now.
He's flopping.
He's flopping. He's using Splash right now.
Oh, buddy. Again, just going to be jumping in his face. And he wanted that back air. He wasn't able to find it. He fell down a little bit too quickly. Now pressuring the shield. Again, Sephiroth, his only out of shield option is really neutralized. And Tilde's just never in a position to get hit by it.
Tilde's also just such a good player at like breaking your concentration as a player. When you have that downtime in neutral just to rest and recollect yourself, just to think a little bit of how am I going to counterplay this guy, you just get pelted by 2 lasers and are forced to wake back up right into the match. This man does not give you a single second to snooze. And BeastModePaul is trying to play the zoning game against Tilde, but that laser is just the better tool.
Yep, it just says, hey, you know what? Whatever you have going on, I've had enough. I'm cutting this out. And BeastModePaul coming back on stage with uppy, of course, but that down tilt. Look at how much punish Tilde has for that.
My man has got the Thule on deck.
Okay, no double jump off stage. This should be the time for Sephiroth to go. Okay, nice quick little coverage with the jab on time and the scintilla. That's exactly what you need to be exploiting about Falco. His telegraphable recovery, and BeastModePaul just opened Tilde up beautifully.
Ooh, okay, we're snapping. We're snapping. A little bit of slam poetry going on right here for BeastModePaul. And getting Tilde up to an impressive 58 as well. This game is evened up immaculately. And look at that, Dar. We got the one wing on deck, so the mobility is going to be just right. Tilde now forced to be woken up a little bit right now.
Yeah, but is up tilt and up? You're not gonna. Yeah, it's not good down and away DI, keeping BeastModePaul alive a little bit longer, shielding just in time, avoiding that down tilt, just looking for a way to be able to initiate kill. But Tilde keeps getting in so many different ways.
Yeah, these side Bs are such an excellent mid-range mix-up, especially when the opponent is trying to reposition. Slips right by BeastModePaul right there. This is looking so scary though. One straight back air or anything can really spell carnage.
The shield wiggle, shield wiggle, and he still wasn't able to get the kill, but at least that looked cool.
Still with the more rage being built on the Sephiroth, just Tilde one little slip up in Nooch and that's it. Okay. Didn't get the proper drag down for the down tilt right afterwards as well. The Octo Slash is going to be mispositioning Tilde. This is a very good win condition for BeastModePaul right here.
Forward not going to kill, but it still puts BeastModePaul off stage. You have to respect Sephiroth up B. That's exactly what Tilde is doing. He is respecting the camping, and that is something that Sephiroth doesn't let you do. He doesn't let you cleanly ledge trap.
Very tight game 2 going on right here. Not going to get the reaction right there. Going to get pelted by lasers, but now we need to find the kill for Tilde. These combos aren't really going to work too much. Up tilt is out of the equation as well. BeastModePaul just trying to play this neutral as carefully as he possibly can. Big down tilt.
And that's going to kill. That's going to be it.
What a comeback.
Beautiful stuff. He's skewing that chicken.
He went beast mode. My man's went Catholic beast mode out there.
Wow, and the amount of space that he was actually covering, that is exactly where Sephiroth wants to be. It is either A, punishing a bad recovery, or B, executing that kind of a juggle. As soon as he set up with that down tilt, he jumped out there. He was just able to get close enough to Tilde to threaten with an up air, because that's the only option that you're really worried about in that position, right? But BeastModePaul says, nope, I actually have another button in store. Tilde thinking, yo, I'm just going to get out of up air range. I'm going to make sure that I don't have to worry about anything like this. Well, he had something else lying for him. He put himself into all that end lag and chased him down, found the forward and got that stock off.
So ready for the high recovery as well. Like he knew immediately that's exactly where Tilde was going because he's been jumping pretty high most of this set so far. So really good clutch up right there. This is a best of 5. We're going to see how Tilde can recompose after dropping that huge lead that he had that game 2. We're moving into game 3.
Yeah, game number 3. Let's see how this one is going to end up playing out. Just jumping in his face, and that's exactly what Tilde does best, baby. He looks at you. He stares you down. He does a flip in your face, and then you're like, wow, how did I just take 39%?
This is now a lot tougher for Tilde because, as you can see, we are struggling a bit in the out-of-shield game a lot now.
Oh, yeah.
Now that BeastModePaul is not forced to take the CQC and he has additional mobility options in his arsenal, such as Sephiroth's innate speed, as well as that one-wing speed, Tilde's going to have a little bit of trouble. He's going to have to wrestle his way through neutral a little bit more now.
But consider, my friend, the ledge trapping or the lack thereof. What Tilde does best at the ledge is how he alternates with down air. The way that he's able to pressure you with down tilt and then also go for the ledge trap side Bs. The fact that none of these options are as cleanly and easily available against Sephiroth is insane.
Yeah, Sephiroth's planking just kind of a Swiss Army knife in terms of dissipating all of that ledge pressure going on. I completely agree. And now Tilde is forced to take me off stage, but look what happens when you get just a tad too greedy off of Sephiroth. You're going to get reversal right there. So now one of Tilde's biggest things that he excels at has now been ripped from him. And now he has to fight the mid-range against Sephiroth. This is looking mighty scary.
With a stock deficit, he's not able to camp. He's not able to do any of that, so he just has to approach. He has to find a way to be able to get in here. He has 3 of those things on him. He's trying to wait it out, and he has taken some damage.
And even the roll-on with the timing right there that BeastModePaul forced Tilde into, still in such a bad position.
Good angle.
Great angle.
Yeah, just delayed that as much as possible, avoided the down air. He was so cognizant of that situation, but it does not matter because BeastModePaul is still going beast mode.
Yeah, and also Tilde is just forced to apply most of his pressure on landing, which if BeastModePaul just respects it with shield, there's really not a lot Tilde can do.
I want to get a replay on that side B because that thing was ugly. That was one of the ugliest side Bs I've ever seen in my life.
All right, now will Tilde bring the momentum back, not being able to get the stock up just yet, and is going to keep getting reversed. Like, BeastModePaul can just afford to go low every single time, does not have to be fearful of these attempted edge guards on Tilde's part.
Yeah, Falco, if he expends his double jump off stage, I mean, he is so exploitable. He is in not a good position whatsoever, and he's not able to get away with a lot of edge guards as a result. But now, BeastModePaul, I like the idea. Just in case Tilde wanted to keep on swinging on the way back down, like with an F tilt, that would have been able to cover it.
And it wouldn't hurt too, right? That was just your first stock of the entire game. So you can afford to go for a little bit more kind of risky options or options that'll net you a little bit more bang for your buck.
Ooh, what an extension. The double side B as well, just covering an unprecedented amount of space.
Tilde trying to get something started up with these combos here. Still, though, can't really maximize anything too hard as BeastModePaul is going to be able to make it to center stage safely. Still, though, we are seeing BeastModePaul start to get opened up just a little bit. Huge, massive up air mix-up right there off the up throw. And now Tilde is going to be the one in the driver's seat as he could potentially maybe clutch this entire game out, as BeastModePaul is now kind of playing second beat a little bit.
Yeah, just barely misspacing that F tilt as well. Laser interrupting the blade dash to be able to come back in here. Tilde double jumping right into BeastModePaul's face because he has to find any way to mix up his approaches.
These landings are so freaking scary that Tilde has been doing right on top of BeastModePaul. And BeastModePaul has just been a hair off the punish every single time. I felt like when Tilde can get in a situation where he can get a grab, he's just not opting to take it. He's instead opting to go for up tilt because he knows it'll net him more damage there.
Okay, air dodging that time, making sure you're not popping out an up B. He's just mixing up his recovery timings, avoiding those spikes at all costs. He's holding onto his shield. That's the one time that you can punish it, but all that shield pushback just gets you out of there. Back air, gonna be able to do it. And, oh my god. I think people are popping off with a different set.
Oh yeah, for sure. Everyone's going nutso, crazy, cuckoo mode right now. But this set is even crazy too. I think Boost just beat somebody as suspected from all the dap ups going on right here. Now Tilde though on the verge of dropping the losers at pools.
Yeah, that'd be a huge upset.
That'd be a huge upset. I agree.
So Tilde is slowly trying to figure it out. You see him making more commitments off stage. He's looking to get any of these edge guards in lieu of the lack of ledge traps that he can potentially throw out. He's going for as many recovery mix-ups now that we're seeing more with those air dodges upwards. I love the switch to Sephiroth from BeastModePaul.
Yeah, and this is why it's most important, especially now more than ever in the meta, to have a strong secondary, especially if your character isn't solo viable, which not too many characters are in this game. So, and then just like picking a character that will successfully nullify some of the win conditions and pressuring tools that other characters have on you. For example, Tilde's mid-range game and complete edge guarding / ledge trapping game completely nullified. Why? Because Sephiroth just can outrange all of it and can afford to hang by the ledge for a little bit. He doesn't have to force or recover in such a linear manner as Hero has to.
But Tilde is finding a lot of the openings. He's getting his classic damage off, but the issue before it felt like was, can he even get close enough to be able to find a kill? Ooh. The reverse down smash, cute little
split.
Yeah. It's like, watch this. I got these two.
He's a gymnast, bro.
He's jumping around him all over the place. But you know what? BeastModePaul, enough sports, enough gymnastics. He's swinging with a sword, and he is finding these openings, my friend.
Yeah, the plyometrics. My man Falco does not skip leg there. Okay, knows now to be wary of just going for the edge guard, but still wants to threaten it. That's what we're seeing from Tilde right here as he patrols over this top platform right here, just in case BeastModePaul gets a little bit overzealous. Tilde's not been getting punished for a lot of these side Bs either. Has been deploying them in such a good spot, but that quick fair. Going to be knocking off that first stock, and still makes it back too after that fast fall.
That's exactly what you need to do against Falco. That is Falco's recovery off stage. That is Falco's side B. You have to punish it every single day of the week. Down tilt actually going to be catching that planking attempt that time around. The last hit of Florida does not even do it. Sephiroth is alive, and Falco is not killing.
And BeastModePaul just opting to just keep this mid-range between him and Tilde. He wants as much space between him and Tilde as possible. Finally, the fair is going to cap off that first stock right there. Tilde not looking too worse for wear either.
Yeah, only taking 8% that stock before he was able to get that kill. And now he's doing Falco stuff, baby. Woo. He didn't get the drag down that he was looking for. BeastModePaul was a little bit too far to the right side, but 41% is nothing to complain about. Nice.
That was an excellent parry into the run-up grab right there. Especially since BeastModePaul has been respecting Tilde a lot once Tilde gets in the close range. I mean, we only see the defensive options come out for him in that moment, like spot dodging or shielding.
Okay, looking to back off with an F tilt here. Jump call out, not able to come into fruition, but he was still just able to back off in time and catch that side B. Tilde is not able to land, catching that. There's so many options covered by Florida at that point.
And again, with that triple jump, it's going to be a lot harder for Tilde to anticipate a lot of BeastModePaul's landings. Still, though, the ledge recovery mix-ups are looking good with these wall jumps. Still, though, this is the exact same pacing we've been seeing. BeastModePaul just knows how to bring Tilde's advantage to a screeching halt every single time.
He gets the downing, but arguably, that might have almost been better than the spike hit, which Tilde would have been able to tech. So kind of like refresh the situation.
That was an up smash.
That could have been so close.
All right, trying to get the tech bounce or some sort of knock-up to sort of aid into that back air right there. Tilde now in winner's bracket stock right here, and what could potentially be a massive upset. BeastModePaul is playing exceptionally well. I don't know where this Sephiroth came from, but it looks polished.
Yeah. Okay, just mixing up as much of his landings as possible, using that one-winged angel to full effect, but this is kind of the Falco zone. This is where he really doesn't have a lot of clean kill confirms.
Falco-itis. Falco-ritis. I don't know how to say it.
It's the dead zone. You've escaped the window where he has his kill confirms, and now you just need a clean hit. You need, I don't know, like a down tilt. You need a back hit. You need something.
It's just so tough, all these stray hits. Tilde trying to find something. And each hit that BeastModePaul gets just brings him closer and closer to closing out this set. Up throw potentially. We don't DI those.
DI in.
That was a DI disaster right there, Dara. No DI. Dead cat DI. My man put a dead cat on the controller. No reaction time. His heart stopped.
Is that allowed in Smash Menu to blink a dead pet? It's a DI. I feel like that's like a health code violation, man. Anyways.
Oh, this is huge. He gets the drag down two on the platform. Is trying to go for this edge guard. Ooh,
makes it back on. Yeah, good angle. He just like avoided Tilde, whatever he was cooking at the ledge. He has him off stage again and almost catches the jump onto the platform, but a little bit too late. Tilde made it back on, and he is pressuring.
And every time, BeastModePaul is just getting himself out of harm's way. Every time, Tilde is going to keep the pressure up. Oh, excellent usage of double jump right there to kind of sneak his way in.
And he is just continuing to press. He is continuing to cover the up tilt into the back end. Tilde on the verge of making a massive comeback here.
Oh, what a read!
Waited and punished Tilde, my friend. He's in it.
We're going to a Cinco. We're going to that game Cinco right here.
Oh, yeah.
So what a clutch by Tilde too. BeastModePaul kind of faltering a little bit.
What compelled him to go? What was the intentionality? Tilde,
the fear in his heart.
Sat here for so long. He was like, okay, you know what, I want to avoid your funny little upbeat hitbox. He walked in a little bit.
And the walking allowed Tilde to get all the pressure he needed right there, shielding. What an excellent reaction to that roll. Perfect roll distance as well.
One more time. I just want to see that situation.
He could have done so much there. Instead, kind of like blue screened a little bit.
Yeah,
went directly to ledge, didn't use any planking mix-ups like we've seen before, didn't utilize the triple jump that one wing utilizes. I think that's a
it's
little bit of a spaghetti. little bit of spaghetti.
I like the fact that he walked up. Right? I talk
Yeah.
about this often. Dash in, dash out at the ledge. That's how you bait and neutral get-ups and goals a lot of the time. Well, you know, it's really, really nice about just walking. You can shield in time just in case Sephiroth decides to like drop down, double jump forward. He's able to get that off.
Which is a very popular option Sephiroth likes to do from the ledge, is that drop down, double jump forward air.
Yeah, you're able to cover that in time, and you're able to bait that roll in simply by virtue of walking forward. And maybe not the best option from BeastModePaul. So now all of a sudden, Tilde, my friend, he can make this happen.
Game 5-2 on PS2, no less as well. Going to be aiding in what we saw Tilde do. Tilde took a lot of stocks off the top of PS2 as well last time, so this is definitely an exceptional counter pick. I do want to note that BeastModePaul did, I believe, win a game on this stage previously to get himself out of that.
Tilde's adapting to the matchup the best he can right now. He is fighting tooth and blood and nail at this point in time, but BeastModePaul, I just feel like when it comes to like Sephiroth confirms, his aren't necessarily the tightest, you know? He's not getting the maximum damage output. He's doing his best, but he's not able to convert everything that he wants to.
He's almost like he's playing that hero neutral on Sephiroth, taking it very slowly, trying to keep a good, healthy mid-range between him and his opponent for maximum amounts of mix-ups, and has been utilizing Nair as the main tool to rack up the damage a majority of the time. And you know, why not, right? It's Sephiroth's fastest option. It's the best, you know, most consistent, all-encompassing hitbox that isn't as precise as, you know, all of Sephiroth's fairs and bears.
Beautiful.
But Tilde's kind of eating that up now. He realizes that he doesn't really have to fear BeastModePaul from the mid-range as much and can close space in his own way with these big full hops that are kind of forcing BeastModePaul to swing first to try to anticipate Tilde's landings.
Ooh, side being in so aggressively, ends up whiffing it, but alas, both of them have so many whiffs to offer at this point in time. BeastModePaul now is the one that is struggling to actually get an opening. Side B into up tilt. Look at this advantage state. I love the choice to go for the forward as well because of how active it is and the fact that it sent BeastModePaul off stage instead of an up air, which would have only put him into a jungle.
That's Tilde. That's Tilde for you. Just the advantage is ridiculously good. 113 sitting on Tilde right now, but still, BeastModePaul has not been able to find the confidence and patience he was earlier on. Tilde has adjusted to the tempo masterfully, and BeastModePaul is just a kind of abandoned ship on all the mix-ups. Like, we're seeing neutral get up. All the mix-up game and confidence we were seeing before has been kind of vetted out of him.
Oh my gosh, he didn't get dragged into it. BeastModePaul's up B, I can't believe that even hit to begin with, and then I can't believe it didn't fully connect. Up tilt, gonna be able to scoop it up, gonna be able to take out Tilde's fully stock, but this is massive deficit to be at. This is game 5. The pressure is on, and Tilde is camping you. Can life get any worse than this?
You either die or rush down, cool player, or you see yourself, you live long enough to see yourself become a camper.
A tragedy. The tragedy of Tilde, my friends. Okay, rolling in, up angled F tilt. It sure is a get off me move. And, oh man, he is continuing to swing.
These fairs are so good on Tilde too. He's like kind of doing them retreating, but then leading into them to kind of catch landings on BeastModePaul a majority of the time. And BeastModePaul is taking the bait every single time Tilde jumps. BeastModePaul is jumping as well. I want to see if BeastModePaul can just stay grounded for a little bit. You know, start doing these nairs that we are seeing a lot confidently before with the pressure.
He jumped after him. He jumped after him. He baited that poor air dodge from BeastModePaul, and he took so many more hits for it as a result. That time he was able to successfully roll back onto the stage. That roll killed him last time. Will it do the same this time is the question. Oh my god.
Ooh. Yo, the parry too. Oh my god!
It was nothing. It wasn't cool because nothing happened.
Yeah, it's true.
The idea was cute.
But you can see, I think that's a prime example of where BeastModePaul's head at is in this set right here. Just the fear, the primal fear he feels right now. Respecting pretty much everything Tilde is doing, but now, last stock, wing, you know, the one-winged angel is online.
Oh my. Both of them just keep on whiffing in opposite directions over and over. Tilde jumping maybe to threaten an air dodge. Is the back end going to be able to do it? Yes, it will be. Tilde making the comeback from that last game, able to take that momentum all the way with him into this game 5 as he takes it for himself. Best of 5, baby.
That's the best of 5. This is an all best of 5 major. Tilde escaping the clutches of what could be a very, very scary set. I like the counter pick from BeastModePaul, but you could tell the fear started to overtake.
Oh, yeah.
The beast got contained. My man was looking like kitten mode Paul right there.
That's already 2 times in this cap, man. You don't have to rub it in. Yeah, again, it's these walk-ins. I'm telling you, these walk-ins is exactly how Tilde is able to set up these situations over and over again, right? Because you can only make your opponent go for an option like that if you're in an unreactable position. So Tilde is at neutral get up distance. You're thinking, okay, is he going to go for the down tilt or something? He usually goes for those a lot. Is he going to go for the down? Nope. He just walks back, nice and non-committal, and then you ledge roll. The most reactable and exploitable ledge option in the game.
That scoop was so weird right there, but probably just got the scoop in hitbox and didn't.
Oh,
I think Sephiroth hit the ledge a little too quickly on the Octo Slash to continue those hits. Maybe if he held down, that would have finished the entire way through. One thing, like you were mentioning before, I just love how Tilde uses his movement as an offensive tool. You don't need hitboxes to cause pressure on your opponent. Sometimes the mere threat of an option can be enough to force your opponent to put up that shield. So that's why training mode is important. Playing Elite Smash to just practice new things is important. You got to be able to experiment a little bit. There's no way your run-of-the-mill everyday Falco player would ever think to utilize Falco's ground speed as an aggressive tool, but Tilde got it done.
You just got to walk up to him. You got to look at him in the eyes. You got to look him in the eyes a little bit and be like, oh, I'm going to tune away, and then bam, you got like a kick, you got a punch flying, coming your way. Once again, guys, I also want to emphasize, this is the first all best of 5 major. Every single set that you've seen here in singles is best of 5. It's being done. We're making it happen. Thanks, Sean, for the description of what you were doing.
And if there's anyone that can get it done, is this TO staff. Cat at the helm, the man who has brought you so many